Hey guys, let's talk about this Happrun H1 projector. This is an affordable projector that you can get on Amazon. So let's talk about it. Let's connect to a computer, to phones, so you see how it works, right? And you can leave your questions here about this Happrun projector, okay? So here it is, out of the box. You see the buttons that you can control the projector. Here you can just adjust and adjust the focus as well, all right? Here in the front you see the lens, just right here. There's a cap that I just removed and the lens is just right here. And the projector is going on right now. I just pressed the key here. There's a power key, so you can just press and it starts working. And you see back there to start projecting, right? And then from here you can just adjust like this. You see it? And you can just adjust the focus as well from here. So super simple to adjust. Let me just power it off so I can show more of the projector itself. Back here you see connection for HDMI. So you can just connect to your computer or to your phone. I just connected to an iPhone, it works, and also to an Android, it works pretty fine. You have an auxiliary so you can connect to external sound, or you can even use Bluetooth. So here I have a Bluetooth speaker. And I was just testing with this one, so I can connect with the Bluetooth, so I don't need any extra cables here. And also you can load some videos or pictures from here because there's a USB port, right? Here's the sensor for the remote control. So it comes with the remote. You can control everything from here as well, the volume, the menu, and everything else. So super simple. There's a speaker, and down here you see there is a thread for a tripod. I prefer to use the tripod because this one is not enough for me when I want to the projector to look up. This is not enough, so I use a tripod, right? And here you can connect this projector to the outlet from 110 to 240 volts, right? So we just detect the voltage here and it works. So super simple, H1 LED projector, all right? So here is some rubber feet, so you can just place on a desk, or you can use a tripod. I prefer to use a tripod like this one, for example, a small tripod. Let me just put it here. So you see that I use this one, just like so. Easier the way, because with this one I can control better the projector. So just put it like this on a desk, and then I can just adjust here and have the way I want. Much better that way, okay? Then come with this connector here with this power cord. That's the one, it's a specific one for the projector. And it's not that long. Let me just show here, that's not that long, okay? Let's move this aside, you see here, the cable. So usually you need to have a power strip if your outlet's too far away. Okay, so let's just connect back here. Let's just turn it on. So you see back there how it works. And you can adjust everything. You can just use this one, for example, on a ceiling if you want to. You can just put the projector like upside down like this. Okay, and invert the image back there on the menu as well. So super good. Just put it that way. And from here I can adjust with my tripod here, which is much better. Just move this box aside and show back there the image on the wall. You see here no signal. Then I can just move close or away from the wall to adjust the size, right? Then when I get the remote control, talking about the size of the screen, just put that away so you see better. All right, talking about the size of the screen, if you go to the menu here, you have the adjustments, right? So if you come here, let's say you wanna change the size, you go to settings, just get some focus back there. There we go, put it closer like this, right? So see better. There we go. So if you want to adjust the projection, you see here there's this zoom 100%. That's the maximum that it can go. So here you see that you can come down and make it smaller. but not bigger than 100%. So if you go to 50%, you see that's pretty small back there. Then let me just come back here again and go to 100%. That's the maximum you can go. Back to the menu, and you see if you want a bigger than this, then you just need to move the projector, physically move it, right? You cannot do it like with the menu anymore. So super simple. And here again, let me just show you that I can adjust the projector from here, the projection, right? And also you can adjust the focus. So basically you can load movies from here. When you have some USB connected here to the USB port, you have a pen drive connected there. You can load a movie, music, photo, and here there is a support. You can contact the manufacturer. And here on settings, you can set it up. And here HDMI you can connect to your computer or whatever you want to connect to, okay? And there is also this AV connection. People usually don't use AV anymore. Most of the time it's HDMI. So let me just show here that I have this port. Then I can just select HDMI back there. It's waiting for the signal. Then I can use cables. Here I have, let's say, for example, for my phone, I have an iPhone, an old one. So I have this lightning to USB, to HDMI, sorry. So I can just connect here to the HDMI port, just like so. There we go. And then I can connect my iPhone. Let me just grab here my iPhone. See it? And I just connect here. And it's going to work back there, but I cannot use something like Netflix, for example. Let me just show it there again, that I have the image on the screen. You see it, my iPhone, and I have the Netflix app, but it doesn't work with the Netflix app, for example. So there is a protection here. When I try to use via HDMI, it's not going to project back there. I can just use Netflix on my phone. So if you're planning to use Netflix with your projector from your phone, you just need to use a web browser, not the app. The app has some protection. So if I try to play, let me just try to play something here. See here, for example, when I try to play it, it keeps like this, spinning forever. It doesn't work. If I disconnect the cable, I can watch here on my cell phone, but I cannot watch back there. Every time I try, it doesn't work. With a web browser, it's going to work, right? And everything else from your phone is going to work. You see that mirrors the phone back there. If you're using something else other than Netflix, it's going to work, right? So here is for the iPhone. You see that works pretty fine. It just mirrors your iPhone. And you can come here with a different cable. I have here, for example, cable for HDMI to HDMI that I can use to connect to my computer, or I can use HDMI to USB-C to connect my computer as well, because I have a USB-C port back there on my computer, or I can use an Android phone like this, right? Let me just unlock my phone here, and you see that I can just connect here and connect to the projector as well. Let's just put it here and connect, right? You need to have the correct cable for this. I was trying different cables. Some of them doesn't work, right? You see back there that I have the image already from my cell phone, working pretty fine. So here with my Android device. So it's mirroring back there. What I do here just reflects back there. And again, I cannot use Netflix. I can just load web browser, pictures, presentation, whatever I want to load from here. Then it projects there. And for Netflix, I can just use a web browser. So it works pretty fine. Super good. Then let's say I want to connect to my computer now. I can use an HDMI cable, or I can just use the same cable here, which has this USB-C connection. Let me just bring my laptop here and connect to the USB-C port. I just connected back there, the USB-C port, you see it. And then you see back there, that's working in extended mode, right? Let me just grab my mouse here, and then I can, let's say, drag and drop this back there. There we go. And I can just play it.
City is now boarding at gate 43.
You see that's working, right? Because I'm using the web browser here on my computer with the Netflix. So it works pretty fine, right? And if I don't like the sound, for example, it's not good enough, I can just come here to the menu and here on settings, see that I can change picture mode from standard to dynamic, mild or user. Just put the way you see better. If I go to user here, for example, then I can change the contrast, brightness, color, sharpness. And here the projection zoom that I showed before, color temperature, noise reduction, right? Then coming back, you see sound mode. I can also change the sound here, movie, music, sports, and user. Let me just get some focus back there. There we go. Or I can just come back here and let me just see here the projection. Where it is, color temperature, picture back there on the top, and here, there we go. So here you can select the language. There's a lot of them, you see here. Then you just need to come back to English here. You're good to go. Projection mode, there we go, front. Okay, so you can have a rear or ceiling, and then ceiling front as well. So that way, if you like just put this upside down, you see that works back there. It's upside down right now. You see back there, that's working correctly, right? Super, super simple. Just do this and then you can put this on a ceiling. Let me just come back here to front. There we go. And then it's working now, okay? And Bluetooth, I was talking about Bluetooth before, okay? Sorry guys, I was showing something else back there. But about Bluetooth, when you come here, Bluetooth is on. Then I can just look for devices. Let me just come here and search. It's searching right now. Then I'm gonna use my Bluetooth speaker here and turn it on. There we go. So it's flashing here, ready for the connection. You just need to put your Bluetooth speaker on Bluetooth mode. And back there you see that it found it as KM10. That's the one. Okay, so I come here on KM10. It's connecting now. So I hear a chime and it's connected, right? Now it's gonna play the sound from here, from this speaker. So super, super simple. Let me just come back here to the main screen. HDMI. You see the movie back there. And let me just play a little bit. See. Okay, now it's coming from the speaker. So super, super simple. Can just use like this with an external speaker and it works, all right? So basically this works with iPhone or works with the computer. You can just connect the HDMI cable, but there's no internal apps. For example, there's no internal Netflix or Amazon Prime, nothing here internally, right? Some other projector comes with some loaded application. This one doesn't. You just need to use an HDMI cable or thumb drive to load everything that you need here, okay? But overall, it's pretty good, works pretty fine. Let me just kill some lights here so you see better how it works with the projection. Just wait for a while. Let me just kill some lights here. There we go. Here's in the dark. You see, that's pretty good. Works pretty fine, okay? Right there, pretty bright. And here connected to my Bluetooth speaker. And it's working, okay? So I hope this helps. Let me just bring the lights back here. It's just a quick review of this projector. I've been using this for some time here, testing, and works pretty fine for presentations and everything else, okay? So I hope you like this video. Please leave your comments here, your questions, subscribe to this channel, and I see you in the next video.